Royal Guards are known for their strict discipline and unwavering composure, but every once in a while they let their humanity shine through. These moments will leave you with a smile. You don't expect much warmth from a Royal Guard, but this brief interaction was filled with kindness. It's a reminder that even in the most disciplined roles, there's room for respect and compassion, and this moment definitely delivered. Royal Guards are all about discipline and duty, but every once in a while they remind us they're human too. This act of kindness was a beautiful departure from protocol and shows how a small gesture can make a huge difference. They're trained to stay stoic and still, but in this rare moment, the Guard showed something deeper. This act of kindness spoke volumes about the respect they have for others, and it's moments like these that really stick with you. It's easy to forget that behind the rigid routine, there's a person with their own sense of humanity. This Royal Guard's kind gesture wasn't just a break in character, it was a powerful display of respect that won't soon be forgotten. In a job that's steeped in tradition and rules, this moment of kindness was both unexpected and heartwarming. The Guard broke character, offering a deeply respectful gesture that will resonate far beyond the usual routine. This wasn't just about protocol or routine, it was a moment of genuine respect. The kindness shown here left a lasting impression, proving that even in roles built on formality, there's room for compassion. Even in the tightest boundaries of their duty, this Royal Guard found a way to show a kind and heartfelt gesture. It's rare to see this kind of interaction, but when it happens, it leaves a powerful message of respect. It's not often you see a Royal Guard break their usual demeanour, but this kind gesture was a touching reminder that they're human too. It's amazing how much emotion can be packed into a single moment of respect. This quick moment of kindness was more than just a break from routine. It was a glimpse into the humanity behind the uniform. It's these small, heartfelt gestures that can speak louder than any words. A simple act of kindness can go a long way, and this moment proved it. The Guard stepped out of their rigid duty just for a second to show respect, and it was a powerful reminder of the person behind the role. In a job where staying stoic is the norm, this Guard's kindness stood out like a beacon. It was a small gesture, but one that carried deep respect and left a lasting impact on those who witnessed it. It's rare to see a Royal Guard step out of their formal routine, but this moment of kindness was one worth breaking character for. It's these quiet, respectful gestures that remind us that there's more behind the duty. Royal Guards don't usually show emotion, so when they do, it's something special. This act of kindness wasn't just a break in tradition, it was a powerful moment of respect that touched everyone who saw it. This respectful gesture went beyond just following orders. The Guard broke formality to show a genuine act of kindness, reminding us that even in the most serious roles, there's room for compassion. It's moments like these that reveal there's more to Royal Guards than just their strict duties. This act of kindness was unexpected, and because of that, it carried even more weight and significance. Breaking from tradition isn't something you see every day, but this Royal Guard did just that. Their kind gesture showed that sometimes bending the rules for a moment of respect is more important than sticking to protocol. Trained to stay serious and detached, this guard's kind gesture came as a surprise. But it's these rare moments of humanity that remind us that even in a role so formal, respect and kindness can always shine through. This wasn't just a formal gesture, it was filled with real kindness. Watching a guard break character like this is rare, but it made the moment all the more meaningful for everyone involved. Sometimes all it takes is a small act of kindness to show true respect. This guard's momentary break from routine wasn't just heartwarming, it was a reminder of the humanity that exists behind the uniform. This brief but kind moment showed the person behind the role. The guards stepped out of their usual routine to offer a gesture of respect, and it's the kind of thing that makes you stop and appreciate the simplicity of kindness. In a position where they're expected to stay composed and detached, this guard's act of kindness was a touching departure. It wasn't just about duty, it was a simple but meaningful act that resonated deeply.
Good evening, all. How are you? Good? Looking very smart today. Culture guards then. Like Scots guards.
It's not every day you see a Royal Guard break from their stoic demeanour, but when they do, it's always memorable. This kind gesture went beyond the usual duties, leaving everyone who witnessed it with a smile. They're usually focused on tradition and duty, but in this moment, the guard couldn't help but show kindness. It was a small act, but the meaning behind it was huge, and it left a lasting impact. Watching a Royal Guard break character to show kindness is a rare sight, but it's one that's always appreciated. This gesture went beyond the usual protocol, making it a moment of pure respect. It's incredible how much meaning can be packed into a small gesture. The guards stepped away from their usual routine to offer kindness, and it was one of those rare moments that truly touches everyone involved. Even in a role that's built on tradition and rules, this guard found a way to show that kindness is always possible. It was a simple gesture, but one that left a big impact on those who witnessed it.
Oh, wow.
In a job where emotion is rarely shown, this guard let down their guard for just a moment to offer a kind and meaningful gesture. It was a small break from the routine, but one that will be remembered for a long time. This rare moment of kindness shows that even the strictest roles have room for compassion. The guards stepped outside their usual rigid demeanour to offer a gesture that spoke volumes, reminding us all that respect transcends duty. It's not often you see a Royal Guard step out of the stoic mould, but this act of kindness made an incredible impact. This simple gesture was more than just a break in routine. It was a reminder that there's always a human touch behind the uniform. In a role where the expectation is to remain emotionless, this guard's gesture of kindness was refreshing and powerful. For just a moment, the rules were put aside, and what remained was a truly heartfelt act of respect. It's incredible to witness a royal guard step out of their typical formal role to show a moment of kindness. This act was simple but carried so much weight, showing that even the most rigid routines can have room for a bit of humanity. For a role that's all about staying composed and unflinching, this moment of kindness was a welcome surprise. The guard's small, respectful gesture broke through the usual formality and left a lasting impression. Even the most disciplined roles allow for moments of warmth, and this royal guard proved that. Their kind act was subtle yet powerful, and it showed just how much impact a simple gesture can have when it comes from the heart. It's not every day that a royal guard steps away from their formal duties to offer a kind gesture, but when it happens, it's unforgettable. This small moment of respect was packed with emotion and left everyone who saw it feeling touched. They may be trained to stay stoic, but this guard's act of kindness was impossible to ignore. Breaking character just for a moment, they showed that behind the uniform, there's always room for compassion and respect. In a job where maintaining composure is the top priority, this guard took a brief moment to offer a gesture of kindness that went beyond protocol. It was a touching reminder that even in the most formal roles, there's space for humanity. It's rare to see a royal guard break their strict routine, but when they do, it's usually for something special. This moment of kindness was simple but incredibly heartfelt, reminding us that behind the uniform, there's a person capable of deep respect. In a role where emotion is seldom shown, this act of kindness completely stood out. The guard broke character just long enough to offer a touching gesture, and it's clear that small moments like this leave the biggest impact.